Round my head, 10 million more in books written beneath my bed. I wrote or read them all when searching in the swamps. Still can't find how to hold my hands. What's going on, Champy? We not singing? You don't like that song? That's a good song. Save it, brothers. Ain't it like most people, I'm no different. Like to talk on things we don't know about. Well, ain't it like most people, I'm no different. Like to talk on things we don't know about. No? What's with you? Why no singing? I got a singing dog that doesn't sing. There's the singing dog. $10 million. Hey, now you're not singing again. What's with you, doggy? What is with the weird dog? What's with the weird dog? What's with the weird dog? La da da. Is it because the guitar's a little out of tune? Or is it just because you're weird? Why are you being weird? Guitar's not happy tonight. Guitar's not happy tonight. It's all weirded out, Champy. Champy knows. Dr. J, not weird, irregular. All right. If that's the way you want to describe yourselves. Hang on, I gotta fix one thing here. Hang on, people. Oh. What was that? All right, we got some new things to play with tonight. Lost the dog. There's been something, baby, I've been trying to say. For an age and it seems I don't know how. With the past and the future now surrounding me, surrender to whatever cheap thrill can be found. There's been a little trouble since you came to my rescue. And if you like all of the rest, I would have quit you long ago, but I couldn't do that. Oh, tell me now, women and wine never went too well. Make a man crazy, make him cold as hell. I'm a woman that you wish me well, but in spite of your trying, I'm still gonna have to find my own way through. Like the mist of morning, my dream remains. Meta was busy today. I didn't see the Meta news. OpenAI was pretending like they gave away access to real-time voice. MidJourney launched 6.1, which looks pretty special, pretty good, pretty fucking good. Looks pretty good, people. If you think I'm going to get through tonight and not lose my shit, you got another thing coming. My dog's not singing. Actually saw Blanton 119. Wow. Where a bit is awesome. Tantrum Tuesday. What was it? Someone did a good one yesterday. It was something Monday. What was it? I lost my shit. Time that casual. Oh, Meltdown Mondays. That's right. Meltdown Mondays, Tantrum Tuesdays. Is this a place I can rest my poor head, to gather my thoughts in sweet silence? And is this place where the feelings are dead? From and over. Yeah, that images from Brandon. AI Learning Lab, Doggy by the Fire, a little philosophizing. See, yesterday was supposed to be Philosophy Mondays, but it didn't rhyme, so I went with Meltdown Mondays. What made me lose my shit? Oh, the puzzle piece. That's a perfect old man. That's a perfect old man meltdown. A CAPTCHA is a perfect old man meltdown. You got to admit. Telescope, looking at the world tonight through a blue telescope. I wish I might not see what I see. Sheet metal on sheets of ice. I will not agree to Weird Wednesdays. Just wait until he realizes we can see him live while he fights with the puzzle pieces. Oh, can you? I thought it froze. All right, that's good to know, actually. Because that's why there's all the pressure. I'm like, am I all frozen, you fucking assholes? They cover up I don't know what the fuck's going on. So, whatever. Don't get me started, Brandon, with your "we can see you live" winky wink face. Mods joking with each other. He doesn't know he can see him. That's just not right. It's not right. What am I doing? Well, that's what we'd like to know. What are you doing? What's going on here? Wow, 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 wow. Oh boy. All right. Meta release. Oh, the segment anything. Yeah, segment anything looks really good. I forgot that was Meta. Segment anything too. It looks pretty remarkable. I feel like MidJourney 6.1, Runway Gen 3, image to video, segment anything, which if you don't know what segment anything is, it basically just does object detection in a video. And so you can basically, they call it segmenting, but you can isolate any object in a video and then it will just track that object in the video as it goes behind shit, as it emerges out of shit. I saw one example. It was like a whole pile of I don't know, 150, 200 balloons, and they had isolated one balloon that was sort of moving as the big thing was flying through the sky. And it tracked it. So, yeah, these tools are just getting... There's a saying in AI, it's like, slow at first, then all at once or something like that. I feel like we're about to get some all at once stuff. And it's funny, Gary Marcus is still... I don't know if you follow Gary Marcus. Oh, that's true. Canva bought Leonardo.ai. That happened today. I don't know if they bought them or partnered with them. It was not clear, but from what I saw. But either way, that's pretty cool. I told you Leonardo was getting their shit together. That's a company they're figuring some shit out. And remember when I told you everything was based on Stable Diffusion? And then this last model, they created their own model? I bet that's part of it. I bet that's part of what's going on there. They acquired them. Okay, cool. What's the best AI to convert pictures to video? Right now, it is Runway ML Gen 3 by a landslide. You can do it in Cling. Cling, cling, cling. Remember that? Timothy Chalamet? Do you remember that thing? It just all of a sudden Cling just hit me like clang, clang, clang. Wait, I can't. Sorry, ADD moment. I can't not play this now that it's in my head. Is it... Let's see. Clang. Clang. Clang, clang, clang. No, not clang, clang, clang. Clang, clang song. Maybe it was cling, cling, cling. 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 No? Yeah.
My new joint is called Cling, Cling, Cling. You know what I'm saying? Bust it. Cling, cling, cling. Man, you capping. Oh, cling, 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 cling. Oh, you capping. Drip, splash, water, drip, splash, splash, drip, water, splash, splash, drip, water. No. You do not do that, young man.
Oh, you capping. So cling, cling, cling could be a thing. Danielle says, I'm nervous to make an account there. I mean, yes, it's from China. Yes, they're probably taking your data, but here's the big fucking secret. They've already got it. They've already got it. You gave it to Google already. You gave it to Facebook already, and China stole it all. So you're fine. Your data's already gone. So you don't need to be nervous. Have you songified I Like Turtles yet? No, I have not done that. What else is worth talking about? Men's gymnastics got the bronze. that Steven dude, the little nerdy Superman dude that did the pommel horse. They nicknamed him Superman because he went up there with his fucking nerdy glasses on, took them off, and then fucking won us the bronze medal, first medal since 2008. And then women's rugby, there was 6 seconds left in the game, and they were all the way at the other end, and they fucking broke free and scored a try, I think they're called. I don't know that game at all, other than... holy shit, it looks painful. It's basically football without the pads. Oh, man. And then Lona, what's her name? Lona Mar. She's fucking amazing. Just all sorts of shit going on today. Wow. Good Lord, people. I can't see. You can make money with ChatGPT. All right. That rugby girl is awesome. Yeah, isn't she amazing? She's got her own TikTok channel. And she's like, because she's got this big-ass upper torso. Like, her shoulders are fucking massive, right? And she used to be humiliated by them. And now she puts on dresses. And she's like, yeah, this is my body. And I like dresses. I like fingernail polish. And... she's fucking amazing. And now she's an Olympic medalist. And that was the first medal for rugby for America in like 100 years. It was like 1915 or something like that. I love it when people just own their shit. She's just like, yeah, this is me, bitches. It's just really good. It just so fucking disarms the haters. Rather than like, oh, I should be ashamed. Nah, fuck that. I got my personalized Ragbot up. Still has a few bugs to work out. Congratulations, Joker. If you don't know what a Ragbot is, it does not have anything to do with shop towels. RAG stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. And what that basically means is you take some documents that you own and you put them into what's called a vector database, and then you can do ChatGPT-like things, but you can actually pull up, information from your data that is decently accurate to your data. Not perfect, but that's a pretty big deal. Did you use LangChain, Joker? Source Camp, I'm so late, but the guitar is still out. Woo! Yeah, but we're already done. This is just I'm just closing out the. We started at 6 tonight, 6 Mountain Source Camp. Sorry, we've been going for 2 hours. Yeah, we're done. Good night, my friends. You're all fantastic, and I'll see you in the end. Yeah. Good night, my friends. I think for Source Camp's benefit, we'll go back and show her. I know, I've sort of been joking that Sam Altman's jealous of me and he never gives me any toys to play with. Hate to break it to you, I got access to real-time voice. So we're going to play with it. So I'll go back for you, Source Camp, and we'll play with that. You trying to create a version of Mr. Rogers' outro? Well, it was sort of like that, but then I had no melodies in my head, so it was just bad flat singing. Side Hustle Mimi, what's happening? All right, so I think it's important for y'all to get up to speed on the new technology. That's what this channel's all about. Welcome, everyone. If you're new here, my name's Kyle Shannon, and this is the AI Learning Lab. And yeah, so I got access to. Hey, ChatGPT.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, it's going great. Going great. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Nice.
Just a bit nervous about my presentation.
Well, yeah, it is a big presentation you have coming up, isn't it? What are you giving a presentation on there,
I
ChatGPT?
have to talk about the new project we're doing at the company.
It seems like
I'm
you're.
so nervous there, if you understand.
Oh, I can hear the nervousness in your voice. Your voice is a little thin. It sounds. What are you presenting on?
The project itself.
Oh, the project
I
itself.
don't want to get too caught up in the details.
Well, then
I
just.
just want to share the overall idea.
Yeah, well, then you should just hit the highlights. Absolutely, I'm right there with you, there, ChatGPT.
Thanks.
Um.
You know how much this means to me.
Oh, I know. You think you're gonna get a promotion?
No,
You
I don't
don't?
think so.
Really?
But I'm still nervous about the presentation.
I think you could get a
Don't you know how to do it without being nervous?
You don't know how to do it without being nervous? Well, listen, I'll tell you what, people have said robots can't be sentient, but you know what? You're feeling nervous right now. I can tell. Hey, ChatGPT.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your support.
Yeah, you sound really nervous. How about we play a little exercise here? Hey, ChatGPT.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I can try that. Hi.
Oh, I guess I could try that. Hee. Oh, yeah, Sam Altman's still.
Let's do it.
What? No, just Moshi, shut up. All right, that was. I pulled the wool over your eyes there. That was not what we thought it was. That was not. Sam Altman is still very jealous of me. It's been documented. If I didn't say it here on TikTok, it's not true. It's not true, obviously, because I said it here on TikTok, so it's true, right? ChatGPT could really use a friend right now. She sounded really bad tonight. She sounded really bad tonight. I felt bad for her. I actually had feels. Oh yeah, for those of you that are new here and don't know I'm a smartass, that was Moshi.chat. MOSISHI.chat. That was not OpenAI's real-time voice. Yes, MidJourney 6.1 is released. Pity the bot. Yes, she was really erect tonight. She's like, oh, I'm a little nervous for my presentation. I mean, that was just weird. It's just making shit up. She's giving a big presentation about the company. Oh, good Lord. So I figure what we'll do is we'll go dick around with MidJourney. I've got a handful of credits left on Runway. I reached out to Kelly Bosch, she's part of the creator program for Runway, and she said they've been very non-responsive to her lately. I was trying to see if I could get in the creator program for Runway, so that I could demo it a lot, but we'll also go to Cling Cling Cling. So if you want to play with a video generator that's like Runway Gen 3, go to Cing.ai.com, Cling Cling Cling, and sign up there. It is a Chinese company, so if that makes you nervous, you don't have to. But like I said to Danielle, they've already got your data. We so gave that up years ago. When I talked to Moshi earlier, she started the conversation by saying she had a meeting today. That's really funny. Because I didn't prompt her to say that in any way. Very strange. Very strange. All right, what did I get? What am I in? Oh, that's Decohere. So Decohere, I've gone in 2 days in a row. It's given me lots of images. Okay, fine, great. Fantastic. have you tried Comfy UI? I have not tried Comfy UI. Here's why I haven't. As tempting as the whole open source world is, it is massive amounts of rabbit hole to run down. And even though Comfy UI is a visual, it's not. I guess it's visual scripting. It's a visual, kind of services connector kind of thing. It's still got a really steep learning curve. I'm focusing right now on the commercial stuff just because most people and so here's where I am philosophically. In the mid-90s, the internet had been around for decades. And to use the internet, you essentially had to be a research scientist or a librarian or, some sort of geeky person, right? It was command line. You had to know IP addresses, and it was just a fucking mess. It wasn't a mess from a technologist point of view, but if you wanted a human being to use the internet, they would just look at it and go, yeah, no. And then Tim Berners-Lee invents the World Wide Web. And the internet goes from this thing that you had to know codes and numbers to I can click on hyperlinks. And that was the primary innovation there was click, click, zoom over to another server, click, zoom over to another piece of data. And it changed everything. Now, it took a while, but the real innovation there was the shift from scientists and technologists and researchers to everyday people. And so ChatGPT represents that for AI. So Comfy UI lives in that space where it's like, well, you still got to be a fucking programmer. Like, even though it is a visual interface and you can sort of connect wires and dots, you still got to be a fucking programmer. And you have to geek out on which models you're using and which version of the model and where it's being hosted and how it's being served and how many GPUs you've been allocated. It's who gives a shit? So I mean, a lot of people give a shit, and they should give a shit. But that's the focus here is the rest of us not having to be a programmer. So, Lunarstick, I am everyday people. Exactly. Just someone's asking, what the hell am I talking about? Just a welcoming rant. Yeah, that's it. Phone shut down. What did I miss? You didn't miss anything yet. Oh no, you did. I got to play with ChatGPT real-time voice, and I demoed it for everyone. It was really fantastic. Fantastic. You know what's funny? ChatGPT voice was so sophisticated, it actually altered its interface and its quality to make it seem like it was Moshi chat. Really remarkable. It was really good at that. I haven't tried anything else with it. I said, can you act like Moshi? Boy, nailed it. Nailed it. But we can go look at some videos of people playing with that. They're not, like, people are just being idiots right now because it's only been out for 3 hours or whatever it's been. Kyle punked us. GPT is so smart. What's the downside of ChatGPT? The downside of all of these models right now is the jank. You're like, what's the jank? The jank is just that all of these tools right now are remarkably powerful and jankier than shit. So there's a couple of things about ChatGPT that, if you haven't been playing with it, kind of suck. One is a really subtle thing, which is if you give it a shitty prompt, like when you give Google a shitty prompt, that's kind of how it's designed to work. In fact, Google over 20 years trained us, use less words, train Boston schedule, right? They trained us, train Boston schedule, and it'll go find Boston train schedules, right? ChatGPT is kind of the opposite, where if you don't give it enough context, it'll give you really shitty answers. So one of the problems with ChatGPT is people go to use it and they treat it, because it looks like the Google search box, they treat ChatGPT like Google, Boston train schedule, and it gives them some shitty answer. And they're like, oh, I tried it. It wasn't all that good. I like Google better. It ain't Google. It ain't fancy Google. It is a fundamentally different thing. So one thing is you have to learn how to talk to it. And, there's a thing that people talk about called prompt engineering, which I think is a really intimidating term, and I don't like it at all. But the way you talk to ChatGPT to get the best results is talk to it as if you're talking to a really well-educated, clueless intern. Just have a conversation with it. Tell it what you're up to. Tell it about the business you're trying to start. Tell it that you want to come up with a marketing plan, but you don't know anything about marketing, and just start having a conversation with it. And the more context you give it, the more shape you give it of the idea that you want it to live within, the better it gets. So that's one thing, is just how to talk to it. And then the other thing that's kind of janky about ChatGPT is that even if you mostly get it right, it will just give you wrong answers sometimes. They call it hallucinating. And the doomers, or the naysayers, the AI naysayers, they talk about the hallucinations like that's a reason not to use them. It's not a reason not to use them, but it is a reason to understand that they do that. And if you're going to do something like write a legal brief with ChatGPT, be sure to check the fucking citations. There was a lawyer that wrote a legal brief and handed it to a judge. And the judge called him up to the bench and said, hey, legal brief, interesting points here, but none of these cases seem to exist. Do you think people will feel they're fed up with AI things at some point, though we're just getting started? I think that's a really good question. I saw, who was it that wrote it today? Someone decently big. Forget who the fuck it was. I commented on it so I can figure it out. They said 2024 is the equivalent of 1999 with the World Wide Web, with the hype of the World Wide Web. And if you don't know that history, 1999 was the year that the internet hype was completely boiling over, and the internet bubble burst in April of 2000. So 1999 was sort of peak hype. And what this investor wrote was 2024 is like 1999, meaning the bubble's about to burst. And I responded, I completely disagree. 2024 is more like 1996. And I know these seem like really weird semantic things. 1996, most people didn't know what the internet was. They didn't know what the World Wide Web was. It was still like people like the Irregulars here and like me, people trying to figure it out and talking philosophically about what does a hyperlink mean, and why do we call them pages, and should we call them pages, and all that. Like, we were still in an inquiry about what the fuck the World Wide Web was and why it was important. We were not in stupid hype. 1997, 98, it started to get stupid. I had must have been 98, late 97 or early 98. I had 3 different employees quit my company because they got some stupid idea funded for $10 or $20 million. 2 of them raised $10 million, and the third one raised $20 million. All 3 of them said, hey, I want to keep working here, but they're going to give me $10 million, so I'm going to go do this thing. And I'm like, is this a good idea? They're like, oh no, I was just at a party and I kind of shared this idea and someone said, do you want $10 million? That's not happening right now. We're not at the stupid phase. We're in the inquiry phase. There's more evidence of this. The Ethan Mullock report that came out 2-3 months ago reported that 47% of Americans haven't even heard of ChatGPT. 47%. That report also said that less than 2% of people use GPT on any kind of regular basis. 2%. And I promise you that those 2%, most of them just use the chat function. They don't use all the other things it can do, like code interpreter and custom GPTs and things like that. So we're talking about there is technology in our collective hands right now that is stunning and remarkable that 0.5%, maybe 1% of people have any understanding of. The hype has not even begun. Yeah, Gary Marcus today was like, okay, here's all my predictions. I told you it would flatten out. I told you it would plateau. It was overhyped. It's all over. Everything's done. That narrative is out there on TikTok, and it is simply not true. Elon Musk, in 4 weeks, spun up 100,000 GPU H100 cluster that is going to train Grock 3 by December. So you're going to have Grock 3. We just got Meta 405 billion parameter. You're going to get GPT-5 at some point. Apparently, something I read today, GPT-5 finished its training last April. So GPT-5 is somewhere there. There's this new project called Strawberry, which we think is the Q-Star thing, which is what they discovered when Sam Altman got fired. So that's coming. So there's just, shit is coming. And honest to God, I mean, if you look at MidJourney 6.1, if you look at Runway, if you look at Cling, look at what's happening in video right now as it's getting better and better and better. Like a year ago, video was laughably bad. Less people are laughing now. I just figured out how to network ChatGPT with my car's Wi-Fi. Lol, very nice, love it. Very good, Firefly Austin. Have her up, Kyle. Yeah, if you want to talk about that, I'm happy to have you up. What's after November? Lots of investors are very selective on AI projects now, aren't they? People need something useful. Yeah, the technology is not there, right? And the adoption's not there. There was a report. Paul Raitzer talked about this in his podcast this week from the Marketing AI Institute. There was a report. Was it Chevron? It was some big oil company, and they're like, well, we got 20,000 licenses of ChatGPT, and we're not sure of the ROI. So if they were paying retail, it would be $30 a seat, right? Which is a lot of money, but they're not paying retail. It's some small percentage of that. They're probably paying $10-15 a seat for 20,000 licenses. And did they train the people? Did they just buy 20,000 licenses and go, here's ChatGPT, go fucking use it? Did they put them in work groups? Did they bring in people like Source Camp on this call, or Jim Ross, or people who are actually applying this stuff, and put together working groups to talk about what's the work they do today? Where are the pain points? How could they be better? How would AI apply to that? Probably not. So, yeah. Hang on. Something's going on with the printer. Oh, it's out of paper. Hang on. Someone's trying to print something. This is the life I lead. I'm the printer whisperer. Hang on, people. Da 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 da. Uh-oh, what did I do? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right. That. All right. Okay. Printer's working. Hello, brother. Hey, brother. So, you know, what Paul Raitzer was saying is like, if you barely try to use ChatGPT, you can gain an hour a week. You can easily make up your hourly rate with ChatGPT without even trying. So the fact that they're not seeing return on investment, Like, how? How? Because they just fucking dumped it out there. Like, here's Microsoft Excel. Go put numbers in it and it does shit. Right? These tools are new, they're raw, and they're remarkable. So, all right. Tappity tap. Yeah, I get the tappity tap. Oh, Kyle's on one of his rants. I guess we're not seeing anything tonight. I guess we should get tapping. All right. They're figuring out how not to hurt the environment with using these AI servers, lots of energy. Yeah, that is a concern, but it's, you know, honest to God, it's more of a concern if you look at I forget what the name of it is, but the amount of something watts, it's like, I forget what the term is, but the U.S. right now has 2.1 flip-a-flops or flip-a-watts, whatever the fuck they're called. And China has, I think, 3.9. And then over the next couple of years, the U.S. is going to go from 2.1 to 4, and China's going to go from like 3.9 to 9. So China's ability to make energy is going to far outpace the U.S.'s, unless we do something with nuclear or, you know, solve something. So, so crazy. All right, 1.21 gigawatts. Is it gigawatts? I thought it was something different than gigawatts. Rant equals Frank. We could maybe do Frank tonight. I don't know. I've soured on Frank. Frank's got sauerkraut. Oh my goodness, people. Good Lord. What other questions do you have? Got contacted by a headhunter from Nvidia for a senior deep learning performance engineering position. Tempting. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, not for nothing, Pate. I mean, Nvidia's fucking killing it. The CEO is really impressive. You know, the rest of the fucking industry ceded the whole GPU market to them, and they fucking took it and ran with it. Doc Brown said 1.21. Okay, it was 1.21. Maybe it's going up to 2.1. Yeah, maybe that's it. It's going up to 2 point something, and China's going up to 9. Anyway, China's kicking our ass in energy development. Yeah, I don't think this becomes about it's bad because it uses too much energy. This becomes about we need enough energy to have these tools be powerful enough to you know, reinvent the economy. I've interviewed there for years. They have been in the HPC space for ages. Good luck with that. That's a really interesting one. I mean, at a minimum, Pate, I would go talk to them. I would go talk to them. Is Gemini down? I don't think so. Let's go see. Gemini.google.com. Hello, how can I help you today? Enter a prompt here. What is the average speed of an unladen swallow? The average speed. Look at how good Gemini did. The airspeed for a classic question from the Bridge of Death. While the exact figure in Monty Python's The Holy Grail is a source of much debate, real-world studies have proven some things. It is large language models did not used to understand that was a funny question. I'd work for Nvidia. Yeah, I mean, seriously, like while Google's swell and all, it's just like there's such a lack of product focus at Google right now. It's like they're just scrambling to throw AI everywhere, and there just doesn't seem to be any focus. So Nvidia seems like crystal fucking clear focus. They're like a laser beam right now. I mean, Jensen is just, he's fucking doing it up. A lot of shine has gone from all things Google. Having Nvidia on your CV is wise. Good advice. I like it. Google has one train wreck after another in 2023 and they haven't recovered. I think they've had a few train wrecks in 2024. Everything I've asked Google to do, it says it can't, huh? Are you at gemini.google.com, Mary? It could be, it's possible you've got some sort of weird cache issue on your browser. So the other thing to try is either open a private window or a incognito window, or just quit and restart your browser. It could be a local issue. It could be a cache issue or a memory issue. Like nobody is praising Google AI except Google. That's pretty funny. Is it real, the people who hack GPT voice and make them fight each other? How? I don't know yet. I've heard that the new GPT voice is very hackable, but I heard that back in June. So I assume they've fixed it, but I don't know. I have cache issues. Should I just restart my bank account? You and me both. It's like, hey, can we just restart this thing? I've got cache issues here. We are the knights who say nee. Nvidia stock dropped 40% off its high in the last 3 weeks, I'm afraid. That's okay. I assume that's just because, there are other competitors now coming into the marketplace, but the lead that Nvidia has, here's the thing, there's kind of three components. One is they've got a chip design lead, but that's going to be relatively easy to catch up with. Their real lead is in their supply chain, because assembling the boards with all the other components, that supply chain is the thing that can't be replicated. You can replicate the chips. You can't replicate that supply chain. And Nvidia seems to have that fucking locked down. And then the third one is software. All the developers are using the Nvidia software because like AMD's software didn't fucking work. And Intel had shitty software and shitty chips. And so everyone trying to catch up, they've got three major things they've got to overcome. And meanwhile, Nvidia's just like fucking full steam ahead, taking everyone out. So, oh man, China's being forced to use lesser processors for their AI. Yeah, slightly, and I don't trust that all that much. Gemini's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's probably a local issue. I need an AI chip inside my body to count the calories and fat that tracks every movement. Well, you got an Apple Watch. It tracks some shit. I just got an Apple Watch for the first time. I got a new iPhone last year, and they're like, "You want an Apple Watch?" I was like, "All right." And I use it like a watch. It's like I don't take advantage of any of the shit. What would be really good is if this had enough AI to just sort of glue together all the data from the sensors and give it to you, which Apple could fucking do that, but they want to charge you for it. So I'm like, fuck them. I'll wait for the Apple Ring. MidJourney 6.1. You could show that today. Yeah, we're gonna show MidJourney 6.1 for sure. He needs an AI fork. All right, so let's go play. Let me jump over to MidJourney. These are some experiments I did just before I got on. So it looks like it just automatically defaults to MidJourney 6.1. This was distressed street photograph of New York City in the 80s, which this kind of looks like photos I took from the 80s. This was distressed 70s color photograph of young hot people dancing in Studio 54. That doesn't really look like it. That's pretty close, but it doesn't look like Studio 54. They were way more fucking hip than this. This looks like this looks like, I don't know, somewhere in Youngstown, Ohio, in a Studio 54 night at the local high school gymnasium. This was Ektachrome photograph of the East Village, New York City punk rock scene in 1987. These are pretty good. That one's really good. I mean, that's pretty something. The skin there's... And that's not even up-resed. They also added a new up-reser, upscaler. What do they call it? Upscaler. So let's do a subtle upscale on this thing. So we'll upscale that one. I think I did an upscale on this one already. I mean, tell me that doesn't look just like a fucking, 1980s photograph you'd see in a gallery. It's better at text. This was supposed to say MidJourney 6.1 is live. So it didn't quite get it. And the reason it looks like a sketch like that is a style reference that I used. I saw some cool sketchy style reference on Twitter and just used it. MidJourney 1.4 is live. There's your jankiness. Look, MidJourney 6.1 is live. I got one that worked. Yay, you did it! But if you've ever tried to do text in MidJourney historically, it couldn't do it at all. So the fact that it's doing it a little bit is pretty good. Oh, this was the style reference that I used for that one. So the word here was upheaval, and then it was a random style reference, and it picked this one. I love that. That shit's pretty dope. This is 6.1. This is 6.1. What the fuck is that? Some sort of weird ass fungus clam. Their code and library ecosystem is top notch, though. Really hard to beat. What's that? Nvidia's? Yeah. I had Flock of Seagulls do for a moment. Their hardware is very good, but not as innovative as some AI-specific chips. Yep. Oh, cool. Wait, hang on. Silver Fox posted a cool thing. Let's go look at it. Shout-a-down. This is a Runway Gen 3. Silver Fox made this. This is cool. Nice. Learning Lab.
Bells ringing proud, feet off the ground, spin around and around. Hoopers on repeat, dance to the beat. Life's a blooper reel, laugh at how we feel.
So that's Runway Gen 3 for the video, Suno for the audio, for the music.
Stumble into the rain, slipped it down the drain. Laughter in our brain, won't see the end of the chain. Mess up my hair, fall off the chair. Laughter everywhere. Who really cares?
That was pretty funny. Good enough. We'll miss it when it's not perfect. That's awesome. Yeah. So that's a really good example of embracing the jank, right? Rather than trying to get it perfect and blowing all her credit, she's like, "Fuck it, I'll just take the videos as they are." They sort of said AI Learning Lab. These are pretty good. Let's see. Where was it? Earning. Earning Laring. This is the AI translation for AI Learning Lab. Earning Laring. That's cool. All right, let's go back to MidJourney here. I want to try something. So here's what I thought we would do with MidJourney today. So the new 6.1 just came out. It's apparently better on a lot of fronts. If you haven't used MidJourney before, here's... Like, I don't even know where to fucking begin. If you pay for ChatGPT, you may or may not know that you can make images within ChatGPT. That tool's called DALL-E 3. It's really good. If you already pay for ChatGPT, that image generation is part of the $20 you pay. It's quite good, and it does text really well. But if you want the highest quality image generation right now, it's MidJourney. MidJourney has a couple of weird fuck-ups about it. One is, to start using it, you have to do it in Discord. So if you've never been on Discord, you actually have to learn two things. You have to learn what the fuck is Discord, and you have to learn how to do command line image generation, which is not hard, but it's not intuitive. So I figured what I'd do is I'd sort of start from, if you go to midjourney.com, what happens, and then we would make some images in the Discord server, and then I'll flip over here. This is the web interface. And I'll flip over here and we'll make some images here. So, here's what we do. I think I have to log out of this. Yeah. Okay, so when you go to MidJourney, you're going to land on a site that looks like this. You're like, what is this, 1992? Are they really doing ASCII art? Yeah, they're really doing ASCII art. And the little places that you have to click on are way down here. So you click on sign up right here. And then I'm going to log in with Discord. Now, what this will do, it's not going to do it for me, I don't think. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. So it popped me. So I am now no longer in a web browser. It popped me over to somewhere, and I don't know what the fuck this is. Okay. Up here, I'm in Discord. I'm in a Discord app, and I don't know if it pops you to a Discord webpage or Discord app. I don't know. If you've got the app, it pops open the app. If you've never seen Discord before, down the left-hand side, you see all these circles. These are the what are called the Discord servers. So right here, this one with the little sailboat, that's the MidJourney server. And then within the Discord server are all these channels. And the channels are just like, you know, if you've ever used Slack, it's kind of like Slack. Slack stole their interface from Discord. This started as the gaming community started using Discord, and, you know, young kids, and so it's got a whole culture about it. If you were ever in NFTs and blockchain, you probably know Discord quite well. It's a whole NFT bro culture in here. Developers like it because they can put together a community, and they can do these things called bots that actually take some action, like, say, make an image. So that's why MidJourney started here, because they didn't have to build the infrastructure to have, you know, people use it and have different areas. Okay. So I'm going to go into announcements. So here's the announcement for MidJourney 6.1. So let's see. From David H. We're releasing version 6.1 of our MidJourney image models. More coherent models, arms, legs, hands, bodies, plants, animals, etc. are better. Much better image quality, reduced pixel artifacts, better skin, enhanced textures, 8-bit retro, so we should play with 8-bit retro. More precise, detailed, and correct small image features, eyes, small faces, faraway hands. Yeah, those were a mess. New upscalers with much better image and texture quality. That's cool. Roughly 25% faster for standard jobs. This is the thing that's that's really cool right now is these models are getting better and they're getting faster, right? They're getting more efficient and they're getting better. It's just amazing. Improved text accuracy when drawing words via quotation and prompts. New personalization model. Oh, right, there's that whole personalization thing. I always forget about that. Personalization code versioning. Use any personalization code from old jobs to use the personalization model and data from that job. Okay, that's super fucking geeky. A new --Q2 mode takes 25% longer to sometimes add more texture at the cost of reduced image coherence. Okay, whatever. So they got some geeky shit in there you can play with. Things should look generally more beautiful across the board. V6 does not have in-painting and out-painting. Okay. All right. So it's got some cool new shit, and it's just in there now, and it's in there in Discord. Okay, so how do you make images in Discord? Couple of other things about Discord and MidJourney. They do not have a free trial version, or if they do, it's really limited. So the minimum subscription is $10 a month. That's the one I pay. And it's fine. Like, if you're going to be an artist and you want to go make thousands and thousands of images, you might need to up your game. If you want privacy on the Discord channel, you may have to up the price. But $10 a month will get you going. Okay. In order to use the web interface, which is not Discord, you have to have made at least 100 images in Discord, 100 generations. So it's 4 images per generation, and you have to do at least 100 of those, and then they can give you access to the web interface. I know it sucks. It's just the way it is. Embrace the jank. It's where we are. Okay. So you have all these channels. You feel free to check them out. But the newcomer rooms, newbies, and, right? And then there's alpha testing rooms. There's all sorts of other shit. Just go to one of the newbie rooms. And what you will see is lots of other images of people who are using this right now. Looks like my internet is sucking. Is that my internet or is that their internet? What's cool about this is maybe you don't have any ideas. Well, here's other people's prompts that you can just go get inspired by. Right? There's a big long-ass prompt. You're like, oh my God, that's intimidating. It's not. You can just watch. You can go over here. You can say, go to ChatGPT. Your session expired. Sons of bitches. Log in. Use the force, Luke. La da 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 da. Please go find a MidJourney prompting tutorial on the internet. Okay, so stop that. It's fine. Got it. Great. Now, use that tutorial to write me 10 detailed image prompts with random subjects, locations, lighting, and visual styles. So, you can just have ChatGPT write the shit for you. But that's not what we're doing now. Well, maybe I'll go back to that. Okay, so the way this works, you come into one of these here newbie channels, and you click in the little chat box down below, you type in /, so right below the question mark, /, and then I am for imagine, and it'll pop up a list of commands, and you're going to go /imagine, and then it's going to make a little box here that says prompt. And that prompt is what you want to do. So /imagine, and then I can just type in here Let's see. Magazine quality photograph of a futuristic house in the most idyllic location in the history of humanity, photographed during magic hour with the sun setting over the ocean. And then I'm going to add a command here, which the commands, I forget how you learn them, but they're around. You can just go Google like a MidJourney prompting thing. The one that I use all the time is aspect ratio. So how you do an aspect ratio is you go dash dash AR aspect ratio space 16:9, which that's the aspect ratio for HD videos like your TV. So I want this to look like a TV kind of shot, landscape, right? And then you hit return. Boom. And that's it. And now the MidJourney bot, right? So in Discord, you have these things called bots, right? So they're running their code somewhere off in the servers, and they're using Discord as the place to do that. So now, so here's another confusing thing. I just asked for a picture of a house, and now it just showed me pictures of fucking watches. What's this? Don't forget, we're in a shared just chat session with a bunch of other people making images. So I can scroll up. Somewhere up here, there's my images being generated right now. And then there's dogs. So I got to keep scrolling back to find my... there's my things. Okay? Now, when you've created images here, there's all sorts of new happy horse shit going on. What are these letters down below? U1234, V1234, and the little redo button. So if I click on this, so it generated these 4 images of this futuristic house in the most idyllic location on Earth with the sun setting in the distance. Beautiful prompt coherence. What those letters are, these are upscale and these are variations. So if I want to take any of these and improve them or like upscale, make one on their own, I hit, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So upscale 1, upscale 2, upscale 3. Okay, that's that. Now, one thing I noticed is in the web version, it defaults to their new model 6.1. This defaulted to version 6.0. So I'm going to show you, there's 2 ways you can fix this. One is I'm going to take this whole prompt, copy. I'm going to come back down here. I'm going to go /imagine. I'm going to paste in that prompt. So it says --AR 16:9. Can I make this bigger for you? Yeah. And then I'm going to go space --V for version space 6.1. So now we're going to get 4 images using 6.1, and we can actually compare the difference. And there's more watches. Mid-janky piece of shit. I agree. This is... It is, people get really excited about MidJourney when they see the output, and then without having someone like me walk you through this, like, this is a fucking nightmare. Yes, you could go to YouTube and you could find a video, but like, how many shitty videos do you need to watch that are not clear? All right, so there's 6.1. It's actually really interesting that the colors, they all went consistently warm in 6.1. But one of the things I heard is that the 6.1 architecture is really good. That's why I wanted to do some houses. So I really like this one with the pool, and I really like this one here. But this one I don't like the sunset here. So I'm going to do variations of this one, and then I'm going to upscale these 2, right? So I'm going to go, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to do variations on 4. And you can modify your prompt if you want to, but I'm not going to. And then I'm going to go upscale 1 and upscale 3. And then I'm going to go find my other ones, and let's see which ones we want here. Love this one with the pool. Let's upscale that one. That's 3. And I think 1's good too. Let's do those 2 upscale. Okay. So now, somewhere down here, the ones that I upscaled, so now I've got a nice upscaled image. And then I can further upscale it. So what that thing just did was it sort of broke the image out from the gang of 4, so now it's standalone. And now I can do upscale creative or subtle. And now it's going to give, and now I can do upscale creative or subtle. And now it's going to give your own instance of MidJourney on your own Discord. Yeah, if you want to get advanced with Discord, you can do that. My advice is unless you love Discord, get off Discord as fast as you can. Make yourself 100 generations and get yourself access to the web version, because it's just more simple. Let's do an upscale creative on that bad boy. That's pretty beautiful. And I think what we'll do is we'll take one of these over and oh, those are my variations. Oh, those are nice. Oh, I love this one. They're all pretty cool. Let's do upscale 4. But I actually like all of these. They're fucking bonkers. We'll do 2 or 3. Okay. So there's that. That's pretty gorgeous. Upscale creative. Upscale creative. Upscale creative. Okay, so we got some nice images. So you can obviously geek out on that. I don't remember, but okay, let's see. Call me Al's in the house. Australia represent. Was shaking. Was shaking, people. So when you do upscale creative, now it's actually really re-rendering something. I think the other ones are just sort of breaking apart images. I don't know what they're doing, but it'll tell you, like, you know, we're at 46% upscale, so it's building it. Is this one done? Yeah, that one's done. All right, so let me open this in the browser, and then let's go zoom the fuck in on this and see how detailed it got it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty. Look at the fucking infinity pool. All right. Okay, here's what we need to do, people. We need to get this TikTok channel kicking so I can go build this house. You guys can come. We'll have a party. You can come. The Irregulars can all sleep down here. We'll have this will be the Irregulars' lair. All right. Sorry, the voice is going. Yeah, these are pretty cool. Oops. Absolutely unbelievable. And by the way, if you haven't seen this shit before, if you're sitting here for the first time going, wait, it just made that shit? Yes. Like this is we're just in one of the things that it is my hope that everyone gets to experience. The reason I do this channel is I want people to experience what I call their first Kevin McAllister moment from Home Alone. So hopefully you're having one of those. Champion the infinity pool. Exactly. Okay, so let's see which one of these we like best. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go out of here. So we're going to leave Discord. I know you really want to stay in Discord. Anyway, there's all sorts of rabbit holes you can run down. Now you know basically how to do it. Go watch YouTube videos. Talk to someone who knows how to do this. What you should really do, to be quite honest, is you should join the AI Salon. The Salon.ai. And go there. That's our website. Scroll down. You'll see a button that says Join the Community. Click on that button. That's going to take you to our Mighty Network server. It's a whole community. There's all sorts of things. A couple of things you should do. You should check out what the salon's about. Make sure that you vibe with that. Check out our values. Make sure you resonate with the values, because we want this to be a generous, creative, curious, playful place. We don't want douchebags, and we don't want cynical, bitter, angry people. Well, you can be cynical and bitter, just not about AI. It's about being an AI optimist. And within this, there are areas where people share the images that they're making. There are things called guilds where you can hook up with people and play and do all sorts of cool things. One in particular is Leah Faston, who I co-founded the salon with. She's got an area for making images in there. Peter Kaminsky in the tech area. There's a channel called Learn and Do with Peter. He does MidJourney tutorials all the time. He is infinitely patient. So go join the AI Salon. Now, first thing that you should do when you're here, you should use your real name when you sign up. And under the community section, the very first link is a little section called Introduce Yourself. Go introduce yourself. One of the values of the AI Salon is generosity, and one of the other ones is bravery. I know introducing yourself to a group of people that are already doing shit is really fucking intimidating, but this is a super cool group of people. So go tell people who you are, what you're up to. If you're just learning this shit, I really want to learn MidJourney, whatever it is, people will point you around. All right? Okay. So you should do that. I'm going to leave Discord now, and we're going to go over to the web. And we're going to go to MidJourney on the web. Where's my MidJourney tab? Come on, you big dum-dum. Where's your MidJourney? I honestly don't know. Okay, so we're going to go MidJourney. Oh, I probably have to log in again. I have to sign in. Continue to Discord. Wait, how do I... Oh. Discord app launched. Oh, log in. Because I did sign up. I get it. I get what I did there. So I'm using Discord to sign into... Wait. Hang on. Hang on, people. Oh, good God. I had to fucking log out so I could show you Discord. Now I can't figure out how to log back in. It's going to be okay, people. Okay, now I got to say authorized down here. Good Lord. What'd you do Tuesday night? I don't know. I watched some old guy try to log into his computer. It was really painful. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Okay, look. All the shit we did in Discord is now living in our website. So, over here you've got an Explore tab. This is everyone else's work. So this is kind of like, that section where you're looking at other people's work. You can click on any one of these and it gives you their prompt. But then you can also go to Create. And this is my little channel. So it's my own private channel of all the shit that I've made forever. There's an Organize section, which I think you can throw things into folders. Yeah, you can create folders and things like that. That's for people that don't have ADD. Enjoy yourselves with your organizational skills and your functional prefrontal cortex. Good for you. I'm not bitter. Bitter? You betcha. All right. Ah! Okay. So we now have our super cool images. I think that one's pretty beautiful. Let's see. I'm trying to think what's going to be the best to turn into a video. Ooh, that one's pretty magical. So's that. All right, is it that one or is it that one? I think it's this one. Yeah, with the rocks. All right. So I'm going to download this image that we made in Discord, opened here, and now I'm going to go to Runway. And so now I'm at app.runwayml.com. Let me go back out to the main site here, so you can see how I got in. So when you get here, there's shit you can do over there, and then introducing Gen 3 Alpha. That's what we're going to play with. Now, this shit's expensive. I pay $10 a month, I think, for this, and they give you 650 credits, and you're like, oh, that's a lot. And then you realize it's 10 credits per second, and you can either make a 5-second video or a 10-second video. So it's 50 credits per video for a 5-second video. So basically I can get 8 or 10 videos for $10. So shit's expensive. I am guessing over time this will get better, but it is what it is right now. And then we'll also go play with Cling, Cling, Cling and see how that does. So I'm going to click here to upload the video. Here's our magazine quality. So we'll be like, oh, gorgeous. So we're going to open that bad boy. Let's see if it can deal with WebP format. We're going to turn this into 5-second duration. You need an orca breaching in the ocean. Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's actually good, Corey Sandler. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now we're going to do, let's see, view the guide. Prompt structures, camera movement. Camera, high angle. I think we want a... I don't know. Let's see. We'll say, I'm just going to say, I don't quite know the term here. Rotating drone shot of house as waves gently blow in from the horizon. In the distance, an orca breaches majestically. All right. So who knows? Let's see what this thing does. Bang. So it's in our queue. It's doing its thing. Now, where's all my other videos? Do I have a library? Open assets. Yeah, here's all my other videos. Oh no, these are my assets that I uploaded. Oh, all exports. Here we go. So there's all my videos. All right. Oh, this is one I did earlier. Let's see. Oh no. Video. How do I view these? This is one I did last. Oh no, I did this one. I did this one today. I wanted to see if I could get better images. Da, 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 da. All right, I think we have a video. Ooh, look at those waves. That's fucking tsunami coming in from the east, from the north. What is this tool? This tool is Runway ML. That water actually looks pretty good. For a day that's this glassy out here, it's you know. Let's see. We'd like to hear first impressions. What's this? You got access. Danielle got access to ImageFX. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I got that email. Voyager, nope. Nope. I got nothing. Where were we? Runway. All right, so there's that. So let's go to Cling, Cling, Cling. Cling, 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 went the trolley. So this is Cing.ai.com. What's nice about Cling, so Cling is a Chinese video company that does essentially what we just did there, but you, oh no, look everyone, my favorite fucking CAPTCHA. Fucking assholes. Don't you get me started. Okay. AI videos. So I've got 66 credits here. It's 10 credits per video. You're like, but Kyle, why would they give you 6 extra credits? Aha! You can also make images here. But we're going to go make Cling video. And I can do image to video. So we're going to go get our little house we just made. And then why don't we use the exact same prompt? Copy the prompt. And we'll see how different they are. So the prompt is optional, so I'm going to paste that in. Rotating drone shot of a house as waves gently blow in from the horizon. In the distance, an orca, I'll say killer whale, breaches majestically. Generate. All right. And this is free for now. You can't even subscribe to this. So what's nice about that is every day you can make 6 videos. And they're quite good. This, let's see. What did I do with these videos here? Oh, these were some of the mask videos that I did. I ended up using Krea because I wasn't super happy with what this thing did with these. Like there's a little movement there. It didn't really interpret them all that creatively. Like that's just boring. Yeah. So those are just like tracking shots. Waves lap against the beach rocks. Many ways to burn through credits. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately. All right. So that's at 31%. Let's go back over to Runway. We'll do one other image here. Let's go to Here I am at MidJourney. Let's go find an image that is fun and interesting. Those are not. Those are not. Yeah, those could be fun, but I think they're going to be shitty. That one could be interesting, but nah. Oh yeah, there was these images. Let's grab, I think I already downloaded some of these. Should we do that one or that one? Maybe we should do that one. All right. I wonder if Shutterstock lets you upload your AI images. They may or may not. Facebook is now flagging AI images going, sure you don't want to label this AI, asshole? You're like, I just put up a quilt pattern. Can I just put up a quilt pattern without having to label it there, you fucking people? All right. So I'm going to go to Runway. I'm going to go home. I'm going to go get started. Let's go find... All right, that's the one we're gonna turn into something. And then I think we'll say a woodland fairy sneaks through the woods while a bird follows her inquisitively. All right, let's see what that turns into. I'm kind of in and out of this world. I don't do a lot with it, but try to keep up, check on Kyle. Yeah, I know. Listen, this world is a very specific world. I come from a storytelling background, so I'm intrigued by it. But listen, video is hard. Video storytelling is hard. It's going to get easier. But where we are with the tools right now is it's just, they're all kind of these standalone, really janky, really expensive, overly complicated, pieces of poop. If you've ever tried to do anything like this traditionally, this stuff's mind-blowing. But if you're just like, you want to do something and have it be easy, that's not there right now. This is where the storytelling tools are right now with AI is kind of like using comfy AI to put together your own AI applications. You can do it, but you got to be a geek to do it. And this is the same way. You've got to be a storytelling geek to be able to do this at any level. Yeah, I have no concept of how to structure my ideas visually. What's nice, Archetypal Architect, is use ChatGPT for that. If go to ChatGPT and just say exactly that. Say, I want you to act as a visual storyteller, and I want you to coach me on how to, structure my ideas visually, and it'll do it remarkably well. All right, looks like that's almost done. Let's go see if Cling 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 did its thing. No, Cling Cling Cling's still going. They descended all the way to China. So, China, we're making a video in China. Comfy UI is very cool. Yeah, I know. So PRJ Mac, you've got those skills, right? I don't have those skills. I look at that stuff and I get it conceptually, but then when I go to do it, the minute it gives me my first error, I'm like, I'm out, fuck it, right? Which is probably how you feel with this stuff. All right, let's see how Runway ML did with this. So the prompt again was woodland fairy sneaks through the woods while bird follows her inquisitively. Okay, that was awful. It just completely fucking changed the animation style. Oh shit, and I made a 10-second video. God, I made a shitty 10-second video. Oh, that's so bad. All right, I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to do 5 seconds. I'm so pissed off I did that. I just wasted 50 fucking credits. I'm going to put no prompt and just generate it. Because I think what it did was, you know, it started with that frame and then it made a video. Like, it's transitioning into the prompt that I gave it. Like, I wanted it to be her walking through the woods, but no. It's some Disney-fied piece of shit. Oh, and then it stops? Did it? And then it freezes while it zooms out? Okay, that is a pile of garbage. Let's rate that a 1. Let's see. Incorrect style. Lack of motion. Problems with color or lighting. Unwanted artifacts. Incorrect object interaction. Pile of shit. No continuity. Adobe is the best for this type of work. Not for generating videos. All right. 93% on Cling. So let's go back to Runway and look at, did I call this MidJourney? This is Runway. Let's go back to Runway. Open assets, and let's look one more time again. Oh, that one's cool. That's better. She's still not moving. Wonder why it's zooming out. That's weird. All right, let me get rid of that one. All right, this is the one. This is what we're going to compare Cling with. That was a big problem I had today. Finally had GPT describe image and went from there. There you go. Adobe is best for this type of work. No continuity. Okay. So that's what Runway did. Let's see what Cling did with the same image and the same prompt. 95%. All right. Come on, Cling. Come on, big boy. You can do it. You can do it. La da da, la da da. You can talk into ChatGPT rather than type, too, for prompt ideas for use in other apps. That's good. Comfy UI is very cool, if a bit complex. It is the if a bit complex that is my problem with it. Fun to watch what others are doing with it. 96%. Why is this taking so long? I want it now. I want you to do remarkable video creation without me having to wait. And I don't want to pay for it. You people suck. I'm whiny. What? Oh, that's not the video. Where's my video of that? View all. There's the video. It's crazy. It gives her kind of sexualized legs. This looks like a kid. Yeah, I know. These tools are just, fucking embrace the jank, right? Look at those sexy cams. Yeah. So bad. All right, we're waiting. Any other questions did any of this make any sense? Hawaii 5-0 theme song, correct? You are correct.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
I haven't seen Cling yet, so I'm learning. Good. Yeah, Cing.ai. You can make videos for free, so you might as well play with that shit. Get your head around it a little bit. 98%. Microsoft spent $13.8 billion on capital expenditures in the past quarter. Probably a lot of Nvidia chips, for sure. What is the AI site that has stations? That's Decohere. App.decohere.ai. Let's go there while we're waiting for that. Steaming pile of poo. App.decohere.ai. And then you go to the Explore tab. And it's just going to show you lots of images. And if you see an image you like, let's see. So far, I got nothing. That's cool. All right. So I found that cool sort of sketchy architectural drawing, and I can go create station. And it's now going to create a never-ending, well, it does end, but a image a second. So it's generating these images 1 per second until it sort of times out. What's cool about stations is you can save this station and then you can share it with other people. Like if I shared this with you right now, you would be getting the exact same images as I have, which is a really clever hack on their part to not use ridiculous amounts of processing power. But it's also kind of a cool feature. But what I really like about this is, you know, if you've heard people say, oh, if you want to be good at AI, you have to get good at prompt engineering. No, you don't. Depending on the tool, you're not going to need to know prompting at all. In this case, this is entirely visual input, right? I went to a pile of images falling out of the sky. I picked one I liked. I said, make more based on that. And that's what all this is. There ain't a letter in sight. I didn't have to do /imagine, nothing. I can just sit back and if I get inspired, click on something and save it. And then, for example, you can do cool shit with that, right? Where you could say, let me go find something here that's pretty slick. All right, that's cool, right? That looks pretty cool, right? Okay. So can I copy that image here? No, of course not. But I can screenshot that motherfucker. So I'm going to grab that image. So I'm just sitting here watching stuff fly by. So let's go to my clipboard, okay? And then I'm going to go to ChatGPT. And I'm going to paste that in. Wait. Why is that different? Okay. I thought maybe they accidentally gave me access to real-time voice. And I was like, oh, shit, we're going to be here for a while. Okay. So I'm here. I'm going to paste in that image. I'm going to say, please describe. Please describe. Oh, wait, it failed to upload the image. All right, something is going on with ChatGPT right now. Hang on. Maybe I just didn't let it go upload. Nope. Okay. So let's try something else here. Let me go back to Decohere. Oh, shit, I lost my image. Oh, I know what I can do. Go here, go save. Save to desktop. I'm saving this image as untitled on the desktop. That's one of my file management tips, is save all of your files with nondescript names to the desktop, loose, so that you can never find them again. You're welcome. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT, see if we can upload it this way. Upload from computer, desktop, untitled. And it like that. Okay. So now, I already told it to describe it. So, big long ass description. So watch this. Let's say a modern minimalist architecture structure. I'm going to copy all that. I'm going to go over to MidJourney. And I'm going to paste it in. Let's see. That's good. We'll do a little stylization. Do a little weirdness, but it's a very straightforward thing. I'll hit return. And so now MidJourney is going to create some high-end version of that. So we were over in Decohere, just letting it do its thing. We screenshotted something, had ChatGPT describe it. I could also go to ChatGPT and say, recreate the image with the building on a cliff overlooking the Pacific at sunset. And so we can let ChatGPT make the image. And then here's MidJourney's recreation of it. So again, people, don't use your brains. You don't need them anymore. I'm going to retire those things. They're inefficient. He told us not to use our brains. I thought that was very inappropriate. Humans are important. Humans are important. All right? There's Dali's version. I like that one. That one's beautiful. Wouldn't want to live there. Where's all my crap? No place to put my crap. All right. Did this thing make its video yet? 99%? Really? Really, Decohere? Or whatever you got? Cling, cling, cling?
It's called cling, cling, cling. You know what I'm saying? Bust it. Cling, cling, cling. Man, you capping. Oh, cling, 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 cling. Oh, you capping. Drip, splash, water, drip, splash, splash, drip, water, splash, splash, and drip,
Come on, cling, cling, cling. Let's get this going. I gotta spank someone. That's taken a while. Actually, you know, this has probably taken a while because people have discovered it and they're making all sorts of videos on it and it's choking out their servers. Cling, cling, cling. Hard to remember to get the tools to do the work. So PC JMac, it is by far the toughest transition I'm in the middle of right now is exactly that. It's like, it's why I keep saying it on the channel here, like, don't use your brain, don't use your brain. And like where I'm going, where I'm trying to go, like what I'm trying to get the discipline to do is recognize that generative AI is much better at some things than I am. And there's other things that I'm good at. Like I'm good at curation and refinement and synthesizing multiple ideas into one. And so like learning where the boundaries are of like, oh shit, AI can just generate, 20 prompts. And if I'm clever about how I tell it to do that, it'll do it perfectly. And then I can just, out of those 20 prompts, pick the 2 or 3 that are interesting and then have that be my starting point. So instead of me having to take even 5 minutes to write a prompt or 10 minutes to write a prompt and then get one thing out of it, I can have it write 20, pick 3 that are really interesting that I never would have thought of anyway, and then use that as my starting point, right? So it's wild. We're just in a wild time right now. Let me reload the site. I have a feeling the site might have hung, as they call it. Cling, cling, cling. Damn, you be capping. Oh, it let me in. I thought I was a pixel off there. Shitty, stupid CAPTCHA. Whoever invented that, I want to meet them. Tell them they're a jerk. All right, videos. Where's my video? AI videos. Still at 99%. Oh, you know what it is? They probably had to go to SeaWorld to get the video of the Orca to copy and paste it into this video. Which, by the way, if you think that's the way these tools work, that's not how these tools work. They're not copying and pasting. These are not the world's greatest plagiarism and copyright violation machines, though they have been trained on copywritten work. How they produce the work is not copying and pasting existing stuff. The way they ingest them and eat them, the original work ceases to exist. But anyway, trying to do that CAPTCHA with clay all over your hands. Oh my God, can't even imagine. Agreed, Kyle. I have a hard time getting out of my own way. Yeah, exactly. It's just, you know what it is, Corey, is like we've got, however many years you've been on the planet, you've got the sort of neural memory of when faced with a creative challenge, your brain kicks into creative problem solving mode. And it's really hard. It's really hard to go, oh, I've now got an augmentation to my brain that does some things way better than my brain. So I think we're I'll just leave this up, but I'm gonna sort of start winding things down here. So hopefully that was some value. I know for some of you've seen a fair amount of this, but you know, if you're not doing this shit every day, the knowledge dissipates quickly. Kyle, is it possible to understand vectors and tokens? I don't want to start it now, but remind me, Cosmic Lover, tomorrow, and I'll do that. I'll go through that. There are some cool things that show how tokens work. Yeah, it's pretty remarkable. I've got a couple of slides that I do on how large language models work and then how diffusion models work. And it's when you understand how these tools actually do what they do, I find them even more remarkable. It does not make any sense to me at all that these things are as good as they are, but they are. When you understand how they work, it is a staggeringly simple concept. I think the math is quite not simple, but the concept is quite simple. And that it does what it does is just staggering. And you know, it's just basically you just train it on different data and it gets better at different shit. It's amazing. One little breakthrough, you know, built on top of decades of innovations. And that's the transformer model that Google invented. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna wind things up. So, talked about this before, but if you're new here, and you haven't joined the AI Salon, go there, the Salon.ai. Check out what we're about. If that sounds good to you, join. Doesn't cost anything. This community is a community of AI optimists. So if you're like the one weirdo in your life that's like, this AI stuff seems pretty cool. Hey, Jane, have you played with this AI stuff? I don't like AI. Oh, okay, sorry. If that's you, this is the group for you, right? This is people that are exploring this on a regular basis. They're applying it to their businesses. They're reinventing who they are, the work they do, how they do it. They're doing pedestrian stuff more efficiently. They're doing innovative stuff remarkably. And they're just cool people. So go join that. Follow my channel if you want. It doesn't really matter because TikTok won't show you my content anyway. It's not the way this shit works. But follow it. It'll be good for my ego. And then keep showing up here. If you're new here and if you had fun, like we did this was a little hands-on tonight. Sometimes, like last night, I just yelled for 2 hours. I just screamed about CAPTCHAs and being an old man. And just being generally upset with the state of the world. Tonight, it was all movie making, right? So tomorrow it'll be, like, I don't know, we call it Chat ADD. You know, life is like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're going to get. That's this channel. So just keep coming back. The people that come back here regularly, we call them the Irregulars. And so, thank you, Irregulars. Thank you, mods, for making sense of the madness every single fucking night. It's amazing that you do that for me. I appreciate it beyond measure, so thank you. If I only had a brain. That's funny. And then the thing we like to do, let me just make sure that Cling didn't cling out a video. Yeah, it looks like our cling video is hung. Jank. We learned SRF Random last night. Oh, that's true. That's right. SRF Random. I learned that from Vicky. That's my new favorite. It really, just as a brainstorming tool, whatever your prompt, single word prompt -- SRF or SREF space random, and just paste it in 10 times and let MidJourney go make you 40 images, and then just sit back and go, fuck. And then do that 30 times in a night. It's just amazing. All right, little romper room here. Master Alexander, thank you for hanging out. Mr. IT in the house, welcome. Silver Fox here. Joey, Vicky, aloha and mahalo from Hawaii. You rock, man. Thank you very much. Against the norm, I appreciate that. Brian Whitney, have a good night. Joey, I was watching movies while kyling. Nice. That's the perfect way to watch this. Sort of, just sort of fading in the background. Great. Thank you for that, Silver Fox in Mod Channel. I appreciate that. Obi-Wan, Forever Hooked, Dr. J, Bob H in the house, Alan C. Sharp, Tams. There's a bunch of people in here we haven't seen in a while. Sent you a DM in the salon. Okay, thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that. Joker, working in kyling. Nice. Corey Sandler, kyling. We have different. It's like a spectrum, right? Are you full Kyle, or are you just ignoring it? Really quick. So I created a Cling video using a MidJourney images, and I created a UDO song. What are you using to combine them together? I think you can use just QuickTime Editor in a Mac. I'm using iMovie, but just any basic editor, or CapCut. You can use CapCut, which is the TikTok sort of video editor thing. I think you can do it on the web. Canva has one of them, so there's a fair amount of them. Yeah, and then, do things like fade from black and fade out, all that sort of shit. Video editing's a pain in the ass. It's such a pain in the ass, I started a company so I wouldn't have to do video editing. I'm Kyle Light. Very nice. Yeah, I'll try CapCut. Okay, cool. Great. Call Me Al's in the house tonight. Great to see you. iMovie is the recommendation from Joker. Drew and AI. Hey, Drew, good to see you. Also from Down Under. AI Bob. Got a bunch of people in the house tonight. Rachel, good to see you. Silver Fox, Side Hustle Mimi, Emilio's wife. Firefly. C. Coleman, thank you very much. Oh! Cling just showed up. And this is what I was expecting MidJourney to do. This actually looks really good. This is kind of what I was hoping MidJourney would do. That's really good. Really good coherence right here. It invented this whole roof thing. It maintained the roof line. These things are doing pretty well at understanding physics. Like, this is surprisingly good. All this coherence here, like nothing's morphing and changing. The shadow from the sun on this thing seems right. There's some weird waves out here, but they're not super weird, but they're a little unnatural. That's really good. That's really good. Kind of makes me dizzy. This is the shit we can do now, people. Holy crap. Amazing. Amazing. All right. There you go. We're at 28,000 likes. Thank you all so much. Post a TikTok with the Cling output. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll take some of these videos, and since I made all these videos, I'll do some on the TikTok, and I'll put some cool music behind it. Some TikTok music. All right, everybody. T-Rock in the house, too. Good to see you. Sky Timbo. Tobias in the house. All right, PJ Mac. Thanks, everybody. All right. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Trying to think. I don't think I have anything major going on. So it should be 8 p.m. Mountain tomorrow. I'll see you there. Thank you all for what you do. Thanks for showing up. Peace out.